let's talk about 40K today. But before we do that, and before we even talk about the Space Marines, I'm gonna let you guys know something. The next poll is up now. We have the Leagues of Votann. We have Chaos, and we got Orcs. You guys have all the power. Let me know what you guys want to see out of these polls, and a video will be made on it next. The other two will be fighting it out, and then the loser of the next one, well, they're going to be put in a thing called the cage match. Basically, whenever we get 3 polls going and we finish them, there will be another poll called the cage match poll, where all the failures got in. And we're going to see who gets out of the fucking failure box, and the rest get shipped off to Neverland. Anyway, so what even is a Space Marine? Well, a Space Marine is a genetically modified super soldier where they took the gene seed from a Primarch, which is just the Emperor's kid. So you just think if Emperor's a god, just 20 Jesuses, okay? And just that gene seed will enable them to go through a lot of changes in their body. Let's start off with they grow to about 7 to 8 feet tall, if not taller, with like Tybros. Let's see here. They have an extra heart, 3 lungs. They have an extra stomach, which lets them basically eat anything. And also, somehow, if they eat the brains of someone, they get their genetic memory, which is fucking whack. And they all have, like, a unique trait due to the Primarch. Like, Vulcans. All of his sons are super nice and also extra tough. Let's see here. Rabute Gillimans. Just every one of them can do the quadratic formula in their head, just like that. And they also love graphs. Let's see here. And then you have just the World Eaters. They're all angry on a genetic level because their Primarch is Angron. Yeah, you can get why they're angry. But yeah, they're all specified for a thing, like the Primarchs. It's just another version of like the distilled down. If the Emperor is great at everything and the Primarchs are great at one thing, their legions are gonna be also good at that one thing. So, yeah. So, let's talk about some of the legions. We're only going to talk about the loyalists. The traitors are going to be in their own video. So, let's just talk about, a couple of them. So, you got, like I said, the Salamanders, the White Scars, the Ultramarines, the Iron Hands. They all got, they were all the legions, and then the Horus Heresy happened, and then, oh boy. Yeah, no, that happened. And so, now they're all split into chapters. And most 99% of them have it. No, they all have a successor chapter. Just the Space Wolves only have one. The Ultramarines, too many to count. Too many to count. And so the chapters, they all like the same thing, specified, and they all got their own unique look and everything. And one thing I really like about the Space Marine chapters, no matter who you are, you'll probably find a chapter that you really like, because they fit like a cultural theme. Like I've saw one where like they're old like Scotsmen, where they have like great swords, and you see like a little bit of that kilt design like on their armor. Like it's so cool. You have the Mongolian ones with like the white scars. Who the fuck doesn't like Space Marines that are from the Mongolian steppes? Holy fuck. And then you have Dark Angels, which are just Knights of the Round Table. Like, if there is a warrior faction that you like, there is a Space Marine chapter that you will love. One of my favorites is the Space Sharks, also known as the Carcharodon Astra. They're all about, like, Hawaiian culture. That's their aesthetic. And they're all just extremely aggressive. Oh, yeah. And they're all close quarters combatants. It's great. So yeah, now that we're on, that's the chapters and everything, what makes a Space Marine, let's talk about what they can really do. So a Space Marine is like 2 Captain Americas stacked on top of each other. Captain America squared, and then on top of that, they have basically aimbot programmed into their head, so they rarely miss. And on top of that, yeah, they have a miniature healing factor. So if you stab them directly in the chest and take out the blade, in no joke, a minute, it will immediately scab over and scar. That's them without their armor and shit. Yeah, their armor is made of ceramite. Imagine bulletproof steel, Kevlar, and another thing all had a threesome baby, and then that is the material you get. It is everything resistant. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Ceramite's really good. And then we have to talk about my favorite weapon in 40k, the Holy Bolter. Oh, this thing is glorious. This thing shoots Red Bull-sized can explosive ammo. Not on contact it explodes, it goes in you and then it explodes. And the explosion is about the size of a regular fragmentation grenade. And that is the standard use bolter. That is standard. All of them have different versions, different patterns. Hell, some chapters have their own specified version. Hell, Grey Knights, Space Marines Squared, that's right, there's a step above Space Marines that's below Custodian. That is the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights are Psychers and they have wrist-mounted bolters. While they're punching you, 2 bolters are shooting at you. You're fucked. Oh my god, I love him. I love everything about the Space Marines, except for like how much attention they get. I know they make the money. I know they make the money. They make sure James in his workshop stays employed. But I only have 1 League of Votan book. I'd like at least 1 or 2 more. That's all I ask. I'm a little tired of the amount of Space Marine books that are out. The Horus Heresy alone is a lot. But whatever, that's a topic for another day. Alright, what else we got? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, some of them just have unique powers too. They're like they come out weird looking too. It's not perfect. Some of them have Wolverine claws. Some of them look like they're straight up about to turn into a werewolf. Yeah, not all Space Marines are created the same. Sometimes they have genetic flaws, and it presents. And the worst genetic flaw, in my opinion, belongs to one of my favorite chapters. The Lamenters. Their genetic flaw? They are just the unluckiest chapter imaginable. I don't know how you get that in genetics, but they figured it out, and they are the sufferers of it. I feel bad. Blood Angels, their successor chapter, guess what? They have 2 genetic flaws that will basically turn you into a bloodthirsty psychopath or a murderous psychopath. Your pick. And by the way, both of them you really don't come back from, and if you do come back from one, you feel bad about it. Yeah, and then just, oh my god, there's so much variation. And I almost forgot, so there is a version of Space Marines. They're called the Primaris Space Marines. They're just Space Marines a little bit upgraded. They're just taller, stronger, faster, and tougher. That's literally it. And they're made by this fucker named Belisarius Call. He's got a lot of shit we need to look at. He is suspicious. Not in like, he's a heretic. More like, Call, you made an AI! You don't do that! That's illegal! But whatever. I mean, he's the guy who, basically, in my opinion, he is the reason the Imperium is kinda saved. In a very fucked up roundabout way, but I really don't like him. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's basically just Loyalist Space Marines, and we'll talk about the Chaos variant sometime later. I don't know yet, when I feel like it or when you guys vote for it. But yeah, that's the video, you guys. It's a little bit shorter this time because everyone kind of knows what a Space Marine is, and if you look at one, you'll get the gist. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please share the video if you liked it. I hope you guys just enjoy the day that you got, and touch grass, and love you all a long time. Peace.